So it's day 66, and if I'm completely honest, today is sponsored by a low-level panic of, oh my God, there's so much to do. Um, I've got another day with my director and my musical director, Michael and Sarah, Sarah and Michael, respectively, on Friday. And ahead of Friday, I need to have written the next draft of the show. And I've been preparing for that for quite a long time, but there's still, videos to watch, there's still sketches to reread, and the question, the brilliant question, the accurate question of what is the story I want to tell is today, right now, is a bit overwhelming, really. I mean, you can tell a million different stories about Victoria Wood's life, Victoria Wood's career, Victoria Wood's personal life, or, what she was like off stage, or how she affected me, how she affected the people, other people in the country at large. And I have to tell the story I want to tell. I have to write the show I wanted to write. And I suppose right now I'm feeling a bit like, what is that? Did I know? Did I ever know? Have I lost sight of the original? I wonder if this makes sense to anybody else that's been through a similar process of creating a show. Maybe this is all part of the... Oh, look, there's a special guest star of a cat in the background. It's my cat, don't worry. I wonder, maybe this is just part of the process. And I've got a frozen shoulder as well because I slept funny, so I've got this stupid heat pack on it, and I've only just got over a cold, and now I'm just moaning a lot right now and should be doing some work. But this is the work. This is the work. Part of it is messaging you and talking out loud about this stuff. And the other thing is that I've got a producer potentially interested, and he's sort of got another producer involved in the conversation of whether or not they might want to co-produce the show together, which is great. And they have the same question, which is, what's the overriding narrative? What's the arc of this story? That doesn't seem 100% clear right now. And, my answer to that is going to be kind of crucial as to whether or not we want to work together. And that's not to say I'm going to just, do whatever they want, because as Sarah quite rightly says, you have to create the show that you want to create. But it's suddenly brought that question to, I've got a really, that suddenly becomes tremendously important and very pressing time-wise, because, if this producer wants to be involved, then they could potentially open the door to the Fringe proper as opposed to the Free Fringe, and applications for that and reaching out to venues and stuff, that needs to be happening pretty damn now. So I'm going to stop and go and do some work on this script. I'll see you tomorrow if we're saved.